I'm Paige. I'm one of the registered nurses here at the clinic at Bondi Junction. One of the most common questions we get asked every day is, why is my skin red and do I have rosacea? So we're here today to talk about, why do I have redness in the skin, what causes the redness, and how can we treat it? The most common type of redness in the skin we see here at the clinic is rosacea. There are a variety of types of rosacea, going from mild to quite severe. The first thing that you should be doing if you suspect that you do have rosacea is going to see a dermatologist or GP to actually get a correct diagnosis, because this is one of the most common rednesses in the skin that is inappropriately treated. With your rosacea, as you can see, we have some different types, including vascular rosacea, which is characterized by redness and visible blood vessels in the skin. So those can be those pesky little capillaries around the nose and that diffuse redness across the cheeks. The other type of rosacea that we quite commonly see here at the clinic, as you can see in this picture, is inflammatory rosacea. So this is that diffuse redness across the cheeks. You can still have those capillaries, but you also have pustules and papules under the skin, which often get mistaken just for acne. With these types of rosacea, what we like to do once you have had your diagnosis is treat the skin in a protective, calming nature. So we like to do soothing treatments before we get too active. The next type of redness we see here at the clinic includes skin disorders, such as your psoriasis, eczema, and dermatitis, as well as reactive skin. What we see most commonly here is dermatitis, particularly perioral. So with your perioral dermatitis, you'll notice this most commonly coming from the nostrils wrapping around to the chin. It is really important that this type of dermatitis is treated correctly, because when it isn't, it can be exacerbated. If you notice on these pictures here, you can see your first image is what a non-treated perioral dermatitis looks like. So you can see those pustules, the redness and inflammation around the face. The second image is a photo of a dermatitis that hasn't been correctly treated. So this is what we aim to prevent happening here at the clinic. The main thing that we want to do for you and your dermatitis is calming and strengthening the skin. So that's our number one goal when you first present to us. The other type of redness we see here at the clinic is from sun damage. The number one mistake people think when they come into the clinic is that sun damage only causes pigmentation. What you need to understand is, yes, sun damage causes pigmentation, but it's also that underlying redness, that mottled appearance that you get on the skin. This isn't only on your face, but we quite commonly see it on the décolletage, necks, and kind of anywhere that the skin is exposed to the sun. So our first step here at the clinic to help treat your reddened, sensitized skin always starts with using the correct cleanser. Our top picks here at the clinic for reddened, sensitized skin include our Mild Clean, our Societe Pure Everyday Cleanser, and our Cosmetics Benefit Clean. All of these cleansers are gentle, soothing, and calming for the skin. They can be used in the shower, where you pop them on your hands, emulsify it around the face, and then rinse them off. They're also ideal for a double cleanse. And we often have clients come in that skin is actually too sensitive to use any of our gentle cleansers. That's when our cleansing pads by Scott & Sullivan are our go-to. With the pure micellar water and chamomile, these cleansing pads are so gentle on the skin that you can even rub them over the eyes. The next step for our reddened, sensitized skin clients is using a corrective and calming serum. So our Redness serum has a number of anti-inflammatory ingredients, such as sea buckthorn, that really are gentle and calming on the skin. Next step that we do after we calm the skin is correct. So this is where our Affirm comes in. This is going to help strengthen and build up the skin's barrier. The next step in your treatment plan is choosing the correct moisturizer. Our top picks here at the clinic include the Cosmetics Rescue Balm, which is an intense hydrating balm. Pro tip for this one is for people who do get dermatitis or really dry skin around the eyes, this is a great product to use there. Our next recommendation is the moisturizer by Scott & Sullivan. This is a nourishing, hydrating moisturizer that is appropriate for all skin types, and with the use of sea buckthorn, it's really going to calm the reddened skin. And then finally, we also recommend Societe's Calming Relief Balm. So this is the balm that we use for those really dry, sensitized skins. The other recommendation I do have for our really sensitized, reactive clients is to have one of these Societe Rejuvenating Peptide Masks available at home. These are really good for people who have reactions to everything. Pop it in the fridge and it can store there for months. And if you ever have a reaction, pull it out, pop it up over the face, and it's going to really calm down any irritation you're experiencing. So to recap, our best advice for you is to find out why your skin is red, what's causing the redness, seek appropriate medical advice, and make sure that you're using the right products.